的呀，匹配。我感觉这一周这里是周一、周一上班，周二开会，周三有课，周四有题。现在周三了。然后我刚看他的那个日记下雨。挺冷的。啊，下雨了！啊，下雨了！天呐，伞还没开掉湿了。也没意思了，对他来说。对啊，反正他都要退休了，他不需要再做很长时间。但是昨天好像在那个张路西那个门口说有学生经过去，就是那个去看，然后就是那个什么帮助学生冬天的退学他退学费。然后结果就老师就说对这些学生非常失望。对对对对。那就退。有病啊！这个都不说，这不也用70分？还行啊。对你那个只要看他就行。对，所以你只要看他这个就是有没有答案，要这个学，招新的那个学生，就是旁边那些上课的活动，就让他们写，写如果他们有答案，然后就写，因为真的就是真的就是那个东西，你知道那个高中写或者其他都不需要答案。
我感觉我大三就更红了，自己了。
该学期学。对啊，不是说是大二的时候学的。
是大二的时候学的。
对，应该大二。对啊，你没学是吗？
高人说你再学一下。
有毒啊！不是，你怎么还能选？你不可能让你选了。
大三能选2个大二。
不可能。但是你上过了就不能再选。
我没上过。
哦，你没上大学。那你说啥？你不是 PPT2你都不上？
我上了呀。
你上怎么听不懂啊？真是，我怎么为什么听不懂？
我已经上乱了，你知道吗？我就相当于先学后了。
你说 PPT2你应该是大二必修吧？
我觉得是摸着过的，还是高中教的那个。
不是，你那个 stochastic 你肯定是那个 martingale 就是它3个课，所以这个不用是一个。但是说 PPT2是必修，可能说是选不是。哦 modern 是不同的啥？
还是高中的。
你说乐器更modern，更 modern 一点。
你不是要转型吗？那个宝吗？如果大家这边可转型，那
我今年已经没有。
没事没事。不是，他们今天是那个谁？
高日。
没有，他交了一个你说的是谁？
潘建新。
潘建新。
有点掺着我
导师。
天天咱们一起买。
老师不是 腿裤，哎呀，当我老师。
没有，我没发挥到大腿粗来着，但是没事去聊天。
博士的导师。
口语好讲，但是我想换个口语。
就是一个，
就是一个，
一个是那个老师，哇，就是他，
就是那个皮。
你赶紧找他去哭谁呀？
不行，看一看那个方向。
来得及，还来得及。
有点近。
他才搞出镜像分析。
有点难吗？
不是有点难，是根本听不懂。
你知道吗？
没上过这个，不知道。
讲话没错，但是很
楼下不是有一个
这种讲话，我说这种讲话是比较第一个讲话，有点太轻了，对。
我们也
没有，人家是会啊，真的。我什么都你只要有关体育，你讲。
对，知道。
他有那个，他之前讲是加拿大一个对，他现在要学了。然后我们家楼下有打琴，那个是真的超好。真的是但是也不是3.0，那个后面分很低，是真的。那个教的少，就还有桌上。
你们有课吗？
对，超级多号。
我姐一般
美容室嘛，名字就起好了一个。
不然我应该还要去。
来了。
我靠！
这你挺好，压力我就让人家给做一个小彩灯那样。那可能就要加点是。
应该叫Leo
没有啊，我们还有肉尾吗？哦，是这个。厉不厉害？还切合了我这个专业和哇，厉害了！这干嘛都是那种 studio，V studio，
对啊，
还有 Felicia studio，什么 studio，
他啥？这找的题还好，找的题有点小。
3月底3月。不用担心，真的。
是叫这种专辑吧？那这么多就是说很多。
我觉得你可以3月底不下来的时候，
但我说的大家说，我觉得它这个比较薄，厚的。
只要到一个新的。
起来要有一个贵的。你说的那个。
那个就是两个，一个是高。
但是你听我。对啊，其实我们对比较就是这个，因为刚开始就这个，觉得它有点厚。然后先说我把它的金那个，对，
没考过去高院的，他就整个上学的话，就怎么来说，就是你这个代码都是免学费，出一张清单，就是那个清单就是那个就student fee what 就是给你把比如说你这个你这去找一下那个高层什么记得。一个是曼大合作奖学金，你看的是曼大合作奖学金，是高水平什么什么什么，不是我就是博士，你找找，有2来着。这个比较，这个来说我需要的高，这个来说我们俩需要扶升。
那你这是需要2个。
对，所以说这个就是因为学校已经卡了一关，
在微信越好，然后大概率越来的话。
就是因为它这就是一个合作项目，那就没意义了，像你学费得涨
1000块真的。
一个在120。
对啊。
Hello guys. Can you guys do question 3 please? This is problem sheet on Copilus. We have done 1 and 2, so can you do 3 please? Can you do 3 please? 3. Where the copula is, I'm trying to read it. Trying to read what copula is. Is u1 u2 times exponential of minus log u1 log u2. Right? Show that it's a copula. Right? So you know what to do. You need to, it's this one here. Alright, show that. So you need to check 6 conditions. You know those conditions. You need to check the 6 conditions that all of them are satisfied or not. Yeah? Can you take your time, please? Did you all sign this FMS sheet? Anybody was? There are 2 people who want to sign. Two people have been signed. Yeah, he has what's his name? Who's this guy? That's him. Oh, sorry. Yes, he comes. Oh. So maybe when he comes, I'll see the sign. You guys done question 1, question 3. It shouldn't take you long. So you just need to check the 6 conditions I gave you. Alright. Okay, condition 1. What is condition 1, guys? What do we need to show? We need to show that C of u1 comma 0 is equal to 0, right? So that will be u1 multiplied by 0 multiplied by exponential of, is it minus or plus? I can't read it. Is there a minus inside? There is? Okay. Minus log of u1 times log of 0 is times log of 0. Okay. Okay, so there's clearly log of 0 is minus infinity, so it's clearly this is equal to 0. Alright, condition 1 is satisfied. Condition 2, C at 0 comma u2, which is 0 times u2 exponential of minus log of 0 log of u2, and this is clearly equal to 0. Okay, so condition 2 is satisfied. Okay, now condition 3, condition 3 is what? We need to check for the C which is gonna be u1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by minus log of u1. And what is log of 1? Log of 1 is 0, right? So log of 1 is 0. So this is equal to u1. So it's satisfied. Do you follow what I'm doing, guys? Remember, log of 1 is equal to 0. So this exponential term becomes 1. So what you have is u1, right? Okay. Okay, this is equal to 1 times u2 times exponential of minus 0 times log of u2. Alright, so this becomes u2, which is satisfied. Okay. So the first 4 conditions are satisfied. Now the next one, so we have 2 remaining conditions to check. How many? We have 2 remaining conditions to check, which are, this is blank or not? I can't even read. It must be a blank page, right? Sorry, my eyes are very bad. I can't even see a thing. So number 5, condition 5, we need to take the derivative, right, of C. Which is of u1, u2 exponential of, is there a theta inside? Was there a theta inside or not? Was there a theta inside in the question? No. There was? No, there is a theta, guys. Was there, is there a theta?
Yes.
Sorry, I left it out, sorry. I must have been blind. Anyway, it doesn't make a difference to the answers. So theta times, okay. It's the same. You should have told me because I couldn't see the theta when I looked at it. Alright, now what's the derivative of this, guys? What's the derivative of this? Can you tell me? Let me write this neatly so that you don't complain about me. So this should be minus theta times 0 times this. Okay, right. Now anyway, what's the derivative of this with respect to u1? It's gonna be, you need to use the product rule for differentiation, right? So it's gonna be with respect to u1, it will be u2 alright, this is alright, and then you have u1, u2. Now the derivative of this is gonna be multiplied by what? Minus theta divided by u1 times log of u2. Okay, this is what you get. Are you with me, guys? Okay, so one of the u2's cancels, so what you have is the following. You have this equals to u2 the u1 and the u1 will cancel, so u2 you can factor out. You can factor out u2. You can factor out this term here. And then you have inside the brackets you have 1 from the first term. From the second term you have minus theta log of u2. Okay, now can you explain to me why this is why do you think this should be positive? Any ideas? Any ideas why you think it should be positive or not negative? Come on, guys, talk to me, guys, please. Don't keep quiet. Talk to me. Hello, my friend. You okay? So you think, why do you think it should be positive? Because u2 is a number between 0 and 1, right? So it's always non-negative. This guy here, because it's an exponential function, is always non-negative, right? Now log of u2 is a number between 0 and 1. So what is log of u2? Log of u2 will be log of a negative number. Sorry, of a number between 0 and 1 is negative, right? So this guy here is always negative, less than 0. We know theta is non-negative, right? But we have a minus in front. So minus times the negative number gives you a positive number. So this guy here must be non-negative, right? So hence the condition is satisfied. Okay. All right. Do you understand my reasoning? Do you follow what I said just now? Yes. Okay. I know you guys are tired, but so am I. I know I will bring you some chocolates next week. Sorry, I forgot to buy chocolates today. Similarly, condition V1 is the okay, similarly, the partial derivative with respect to u2 is equal to this. And once again, this is non-negative. This is, because it's an exponential function, must be non-negative. Log of u1, because u1 is between 0 and 1, it is negative. Theta is non-negative. So this whole box here is non-negative. Okay. So hence V1 false. Okay, hence alright guys, you have any questions on this, guys? Do you have any questions on this example? Come on guys. Are you guys okay? Yes, what about you guys? Hello? Are you guys okay with this? You sure? You're tired? How many classes did you have? You had too many classes today? Are you okay with that? What about you guys? Are you okay with that? Yeah. Okay, can you do the next one then, please? Can you do question 4, please? Question 4 on the sheet. The sheet I gave you. Oh, man. All right. This is question 4. Let me see where it is. This one. It's this one, I think. So this is not difficult. It's just u1, u2 times 1 plus, what is this? This is theta. What is it, theta or alpha? I can't read it. Some number, theta, I think. It's theta, yeah. Theta times 1 minus u1, 1 minus u2. Yeah. You guys okay? Did you sign the attendance sheet, sir? Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. You guys done question 4 yet? Anybody who has done it? Has everybody done it? Good. Now let me show you. Let me show you how to do it. Sure, you guys are very good. So let me show you how to do question 4. So question 4 is C u1 u2 is equal to, can somebody read it for me? If I get it wrong, it's what? 1, what does it say? 1 u1 u2 1 plus 0 theta. Okay. is equal to u1 u2 1 plus theta okay. So first condition is to check whether if you put u2 equal to 0, clearly this is what you get, which is clearly equal to 0. Alright, so condition 1 is satisfied. Condition 2 is C 0 comma u2. So 0 times u1, so u2 times 1 plus theta. What am I doing here? It's not theta 1, guys, it's just theta. Why am I calling it theta 1? Sorry. There's no 1 here. Okay. Then 1 minus u1 is 1. There is 1 minus u2. And this is clearly equal to 0. So the condition 2 is satisfied. Condition 3 is C u1 comma 1, which is equal to u1 times 1 times 1 plus theta times 1 minus u1 times 0. Alright, so this will be equal to u1, which is satisfied. Condition 4 is C 1 comma u2 is 1 times u2 plus 1 plus theta times 0 times 1 minus u2, and this is equal to u2. So this condition is satisfied. Condition 5 is the partial derivative statement. Now what's the partial derivative, guys? But once again, you need to use the product rule, right? So if you use the product rule, you will get u2 multiplied by yes, okay, and then you have u1 u2. Now what's the derivative of this with respect to u1? Come on, guys. The derivative of this is going to be minus theta times 1 minus u2. Do you see that? This is what you got. Yes. Now how do we? Now we need to show that this guy is non-negative. How do you do that? Any ideas? We need to show that this plus this is non-negative. So obviously you need to combine the two terms in some way. So you should take the common factor of u2, right? Then you have theta 1 minus u2. So you should combine the two terms. This is what you get. I'm just doing it in my head. This is what you will get. If you combine the two terms, you will get u2 1 in brackets 1 plus theta times 1 minus 2 u1, 1 minus u2. This is what you get. Do you see that or no? Because if you combine this term and this term together, you will get something like this. Yeah? Do you see that? Yes? Yeah? Okay. Right, now let's do the argument. Now we know that this guy here is non-negative. Right? Okay, and we know that 1 minus u1 is a number between 0 and 1. So it's a number taking the values from 0 to 1. Okay. Now what can you say about this guy here? What are the possible values of 1 minus 2u1? Come on, guys. Not a difficult question. If u1 is between 0 and 1, what are the possible values of 1 minus 2u1? It's from minus 1 to plus 1, right? Yeah? And we know theta, the possible values of theta are from 0 to 1. Okay? So you have these three things. So let me explain now. You have theta is between 0 and 1. This term is between minus 1 and plus 1. This term is between 0 and 1. So the three combined should be what? The three terms taken the product of, right? The product of the three terms will be, so the product of these three terms, if I put a box around it, right, the product of the three terms will be from minus 1 to plus 1, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Are you guys okay?
Yes.
So, and you're adding a plus 1 on top, so it must be non-negative, right? So hence condition 5 holds, right? Do you see I want you to be very clear about this, because you will get questions like this in the exam. So you have to make your argument very clearly, right? Because theta is between 0 and 1. This term is between minus 1 and plus 1. And this term is between 0 and 1. So the three terms, the product of the three terms must be between minus 1 and plus 1. And hence, because you're adding a 1, right, the whole thing must be non-negative, right? Okay. So that's how you do condition 5. Now condition 6 is similar. So condition 6, right? Now once again, this is non-negative. This goes from 0 to 1. This goes from 0 to 1. This goes from minus 1 to plus 1. So the product of these three terms must go from minus 1 to plus 1. Alright? So hence this must be non-negative. So hence see, this is a copular. Okay. Alright, is that clear, guys? The argument is similar, right? This is a similar argument because theta is between 0 and 1, 1 minus u1 is between 0 and 1, 1 minus u2 is between minus 1 and plus 1. So the product of the three must be between minus 1 and plus 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, guys. Can you do the next one, please? Question 5, please. Do question 5, please. Where is it? Let's see it here. This one here, not 5. Let's have it. Yeah. Well, that wouldn't make it. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read the question well because I'm blind. Sorry, you should have told me. But it doesn't make a difference though. So it should be. Yeah, this should be. Sorry, it doesn't make. Sorry. I'm sorry. It should be minus 1 to plus 1. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. So this should be from, but it doesn't change anything though. It doesn't change anything. This should be from minus 1 to plus 1. And the same thing here. This is minus 1 to plus 1, and this is 0 to 1. Okay, sorry for the mistake. I just can't see. My eye, I can't see anything. So this is from minus 1 to plus 1. This is from 0 to 1. Okay. All right. Thank you. Anyway. All right, can you do the next question, please? Alright guys, I will see you. I think we run out of time. So the solutions to all these questions are online. So if you have difficulties doing the remaining questions, look up online. Okay. Alright guys, have a good week. And if you have any questions, you know where to come. Yeah.
我把配件洗成好。你把以前所洗手片全往里面那我就换给他洗，这换加速应该是我都是换1000，那换1000，对吧？谁换1万，然后我1个月从1000我认识你，他给人家有点多，能力问题。他给我的那个汇率是那个8.64，现在8.64。对，但是很危险，因为那个大使老师发过通告，各种的，因为可以抓住那种竞争，你现在就有赚。我以前你知道，给我看起那个人，他就给人在你书上，然后里面全部是钱，好人找他看。自己跟我们一样是学生来，然后自己开着车过来跟我们换。